Alright, BlakGooseTV family, what's good with it? Happy Sunday. Hopefully y'all enjoyed y'all weekend. Obviously Monday is tomorrow, but I got some boxing news for y'all as always. Probably the biggest news that came out this past weekend when it comes to the boxing community. We all expected it to happen. We were just trying to figure out when and where it was going to happen. Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev. It's a done deal. It's going to happen November 2nd. It's happening Las Vegas, Nevada. So this was a strategic move. I don't know if any of y'all remember some of the rumors way back, maybe about a month ago, when they were saying Canelo was upset with Oscar De La Hoya because they didn't get this deal done, they didn't get this deal done because he wasn't able to fight in September like he always usually does. And there might have been a rift between the two. He might be wanting to buy out. If y'all check any of my older videos, I've been told you that's all media hype. That's all rumors. There was no, I've been knowing what was going on. I've been knowing this was the fight they wanted to make happen. Also, a lot of y'all probably wasn't aware Canelo was dealing with knee issues, excuse me. So he was just properly healing up. He knew the best time to fight would be later rather than to rush into that September fight after that Danny Jacobs fight, which wasn't that long ago, right? There would have been too much rest time in between periods if he would have fought in September too. So this was all strategic. This was all marketing. This was all a beautiful job done when it comes to Canelo's team and Canelo himself. Being able to secure this fight with Kovalev is going to be a big deal. Light heavyweight championship, WBO. This is going to be very interesting because the thing is, a lot of people are saying Kovalev is on his way out. Obviously, everyone says the blueprint to beat him is always with body shots. But you know what I'm saying? It's very interesting to me that that's the blueprint to beat him. But the only person who beat Kovalev with body shots is Andre Ward. And, you know, Andre Ward is probably one of my favorite fighters, to be 100 with you. But, you know, a lot of people would dispute that win a little bit because they feel like those body shots weren't legitimate, or at least all of them. However you may feel about it, that's the only time I ever seen Kovalev really fold from body shots. The other time he was stopped was by Alvarez, light heavyweight, and he was knocked out, right? But Kovalev said himself he just didn't feel himself. He felt like he didn't train properly for that fight. And a lot of time that is always Kovalev's detriment, is when he doesn't seem to take the fight serious or train properly. And you've seen that when it came to the Yard fight. Yard had a lot of hype behind him. Kovalev properly trained for it. He was ready. He was in shape. And it took him 11 rounds, but he did a beautiful job outboxing them, staying patient, not rushing anything, keeping a high volume throughout the entirety of the fight. So, you know what I'm saying, the theory that's out there saying Kovalev, the way to beat him is through body shots, I don't know if I 100% agree with that because I've only seen it happen from Ward, right? And also Canelo's much smaller than Andre Ward. He's much smaller than Alvarez. He's also much smaller than Anthony Yard, right? And the only two people who was able to beat him out of those three people were Alvarez and Andre Ward, right? And so with that being said, it would be interesting for me to see how Canelo is actually going to fare against Sergey Kovalev. Another reason why I say that too is because Canelo is, you know, he fought Danny Jacobs, right? He didn't stop him. He also fought Triple G. He didn't stop him. Kovalev is bigger than both of those guys, so it's hard for me to see Canelo stopping him with body shots when Kovalev is bigger than both of them. Yard's bigger than Canelo. Alvarez is bigger than Canelo. Andre Ward, you know what I'm saying, I'm repeating myself anyway, back to the point though. But I do think it's going to be a lot more competitive fight than people think it is. All you Canelo lovers, y'all going to be in for a hell of a fight because it's going to be a crazy fight. The thing too about that is Canelo's going to have to find a way to get on the inside of Kovalev as well, because similar to the first Triple G fight, Canelo was trying to figure out how to get past Triple G's jab, where I feel like in the second fight he did a much better job adjusting to that, and he knew how to get past it, which was kind of just keep him on his back foot in a sense. Kovalev is the same way. Kovalev has an amazing jab. The difference between Kovalev and Triple G though is Kovalev, he doesn't fight on his he doesn't fight some call it like downhill, where you like put all your weight on your front foot. He tends to have a more evenly distributed base with his weight, so that means what he tends to do is he stays away from being on the inside and getting into certain exchanges on the inside. He'll stay with his straight punches, throw his combination, and either use his angles or get outside of the pocket, or get outside of the inside, so he's not in range of any type of looping punches or hooks, or if he does end up being on the inside after an exchange, he'll be quick to hold. So Kovalev's not like Triple G, where Triple G sometimes he doesn't mind kind of if the range is off or his jab can't get off, he doesn't mind being in that close range battles, fight on the inside, toe-to-toe type style. Because he feels like, he probably feels like he has a good inside game as well. Kovalev, he doesn't do that though. So I'll be interested to see how that fares in the fight. But what do you guys think about this fight? Who do you guys got winning? Are you guys excited for this? Canelo versus Kovalev, November 2nd, Las Vegas, for the light heavyweight title, man. It's happening.